Hello, everybody. Okay, so I have another surprise for everybody. So I was live last night. By the time you guys see this video, it will be last night for you. I was live on Saturday night, November 14th, and a number of you came on my video and liked and shared the video. And in return, I said that I would get to as many people as I could pull a card for you and with the tarot and give you the answer. But of course, during the live, while I'm doing medium readings, of course, I don't, oops, I'm moving my camera around. I don't have the time to get to every single person. So I'm still very wide awake after this live on Saturday night. So I thought that I would come on here tonight and I wrote down, I went through on my video and I wrote down every single person's name that commented, liked, and shared on my video. Well, that commented, liked, and shared on my video. Not every single person that commented. If you just commented on the video, I did not put your name on this list. If you liked and shared my video, I put your name on this list. Because everybody that liked and shared the video last night had a question. And it's amazing. As a psychic medium, I go to bed and I can still feel the energy of those questions. And so you know what? I just thought, I'm still wide awake. So I'm going to do something I've never done before. And I'm loving cards so much that I thought I'm going to show up here tonight. And I have already done a sage and a blessing over these cards, over these readings tonight. And we're just going to jump right in. So I thank Spirit for helping us with find clarity, I guess, to each and every single person who had a question. So I apologize if this camera's a little shaky. I guess that's one of the downplays of having a camera on the table. That's okay. We'll work with it. Okay, so first person on the list, Brianna Henry. Oh, and I do want to say that I'm going to publish the list. I'm going to put the name of the list of names underneath this video so that you can find your name. You don't have to listen to every single reading to find out that you're the last person on the video, if that be the case. I'll put the list of names underneath in the description box or when I post the video so that you know about where, so you have timestamps, I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so like I said, Brianna Henry, you are first. So Spirit, what can you tell us about Brianna's question? So please remember, Brianna, this is the question that you were asking when you liked and shared my video. Spirit, what is the answer to the question that Brianna was asking when she liked and shared my video? There we go. Woo, that's a good card, Brianna. Okay, I don't know if you guys could see this, hopefully. The Ace of Wands is an amazing card. It is a card of new beginnings, fresh ideas, a new start. That can indicate a new job. If it's a relationship, it's a really good sign. I'll just read you. So just so you know, this book is, I don't know what else to call it other than a calling. As a psychic medium, sometimes I get what I call energy callings, which is where I have no choice but to do what I feel like I'm compelled to do. And over a 2-day period, mostly a 1-day period, but then tweaked over the following day, this entire book was written. It was like this huge download from God, and it was a special, a special description for each and every single card of my understanding for each and every single card. So as a psychic medium, you're going to see me read the card to you sometimes just because certain things will pop out when I read it. So this card, like I said, is a thumbs up. It's a yes card. It's inspiration, ideas, desire, eagerness, strength, passion, a great beginning card, a moving forward card, passion, project, communication, ideas, beginning of anything. Whatever your question was, if you were asking, should I do something? This means yes. Okay. Donna, I think I got to you in the, you know what, I'm saying this out loud now, and I think I did pull a card for you during the live reading. Donna Robitaille or Robitaille. I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name. Please forgive me. But I'm going to, if I did, I forgot when I wrote that list. So I'm pulling you another one. So, Spirit, what do you have to say? Whew. Maybe I do remember pulling one for you because your question must be complicated because it's not just one card that comes up. It's, this time we get 3. So I'll tell you what these cards mean. The 4 of Pentacles, Donna, is a card of holding on to what you have, holding on to your security and your possessions and everything that you have now. And then you put that next to the World card, which is reversed. The World card is a card about cycles, about a cycle. It can be cycles ending, cycles beginning. With the World card reversed, I would say this could be a cycle ending. And I'd say you might be a little bit worried about this cycle ending because you're worried about holding on to what you have. And then you have the Death card coming in here, but please remember that the Death card does not mean death most times. It usually means great transformation. And in the reverse category, and I'm going to look it up just to be 100% clear, but in the reverse category, it usually means that you are resisting change, resisting an ending of some sort. Let's see. Stagnation, sluggishness, stuck, unwilling or unable to let go of the past or old way of doing things, stuck in old habits and patterns, remaining in a situation or a relationship that is no longer serving you, inertia, depression, boredom, unsure of how to change, grief over loss. Do your grief work. Definitely do your grief work. Acknowledge your grief. Remember that you will hold on to everything that you have. This cycle needs to end. You need, whatever this is, you need to let it go so that you can allow the new to come back into your world. Okay. Next, we have Ruth Gronemeyer. Did I say that right? Gronemeyer. You know what, Ruth? I got to tell you, I just want to say that, Ruth, you are one of the inspirations for me being here tonight. Your loved ones were so powerful in the comments that I actually was ready to pull a card for you right then and there. And that's when I decided that, no, you know what? I'm going to go back through these videos and I am going to write down every single person that liked and shared this and pull them a card. All right. So, Spirit, what do you have to say to Ruth? All right, Spirit, what do you have? Oof, again, here we go. Interesting. So the card that you have is the 3 of Pentacles reversed. Now the 3 of Pentacles upright is a card of institutions, schools, marriage, contracts, anything working with 3 people, communication, usually some type of an institution or contracts of some sort. And the fact that it's in the reverse would tell me that there's an issue in communication, there's an issue with people working together in some way, shape, or form. I'll read you exactly what this says. Mediocrity, plans not coming together, right, contracts not working, plans not coming together, people working for cross purposes, inability to come to a consensus, inexperience, unable to communicate your vision or unable to understand another's view, disagreement on how to do something, or not having the skills to proceed. So, like I said, it's multiple people in some type of situation that is not able to quite come together. So if your question is, should I move forward with somebody, I would say, or is this contract going to be fruitful? Is it going to be working for me? I would say that you should expect some delays, or it doesn't always mean that it's a no. It just means that maybe expect some delays or things not to work exactly the way you're expecting them to. Okay. Okay, who's next? We have Robin McDonald. Robin, you are next. All right. Robin, Spirit, what do we have to say for Robin? What message do you have for Robin? Ooh, Robin, they're flying. Did you see that? They literally flew out of the deck. Well, I can tell you I like this card peeking out around here. I just want to say, before I even flip these cards over, it's kind of important how the cards fall out, you guys. This Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups is peeking out from underneath these other cards. I just have a feeling that means something. It's kind of hidden underneath of there. This could be interesting. Robin, I don't know what your question was, but this is interesting. Oh, wow. I like these two cards. Even this one. Oh, Robin, this is such an amazing reading. I'll tell you this. So the Six of Swords is a card of moving. Sorry, I'll put it here. The Six of Swords is a card of moving from an unwanted situation or an unhappy situation, a not perfect situation, into a much better situation. Upside down, it can mean that the ride might be a little bit bumpy, and the right side up, if you can see here, the water is more choppy here and smooth sailing over here. It shows moving into calmer waters. It can mean moving forward with children or with other people as well. But again, upside down, reversed, it can mean that the road might be a little bit bumpy, but you're still moving forward. And this card is a great card. This is the Eight of Wands, means communication, swiftness, the end of delays. Sometimes this can mean good news is almost here. It's on its way. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of, it's a great card. It's a wonderful card to have. It means abundance. It means independence or strength. It means standing on your own, being successful. There's a lot of material abundance here. Usually this is a wonderful card of abundance after a time of hard work and being able to enjoy the finer things in life now. And you know what? The eventual outcome out of all of this is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, which is the beginning card. I don't like how the light glares on this, but the Ace of Cups, you see, is the cup, your cup runneth over. It is the beginning card of love. I don't know what you left behind here. I don't know. But you know what? I know it wasn't easy because the card is reversed. You had some choppy waters. I promise you, though, this is about to end. You're about to see the abundance and the comfort and the, fruit of your labor. And you're about to welcome some well-deserved love into your world. So if you can't see this now because all this other stuff was blocking it, remember, it was peeking out. Just know this is where you're going. So you keep up the hard work. Good for you. Okay, next. Karen Eckfield. Did I miss anything? No, I did not. Karen Eckfield. Spirit, what can you tell us for Karen Eckfield? I heard give them a better shuffle, Trixie. So I will. All right. Something's not coming together for you, Karen. I can tell you that already. The cards are playing with me. All right, Spirit, what do you have to say for Karen Eckford? Ford. Sorry, I don't mean to say your names wrong. Karen Eckford. Oh, I feel it. There we go. Ooh. Interesting. So the moon is an interesting card because it can mean fear. Feeling like you don't have all the information, feel like you're walking a delicate path maybe. I want to look up the exact meaning and see what's jumping out at me here. Because you have it in the reverse direction here, Karen. We'll read this for you and tell you what I get from this. Okay, so denying and warding off anxiety, fear, or primal urges. Ooh, primal urges. Trying to stave off what is upsetting you, feeling in the dark or stuck. Vigorous action as a distraction. Overwhelmed by fear or denial of fear. That's pulling at me right there. Pushing for an answer that is not ready to be revealed. Absolutely. Hold on a second. Answer not ready to be seen must allow development. So this is talking about you having a lot of, like I said, this is the card of fear. And it's talking about you having a lot of anxiety and a lot of fear around a certain issue that you are trying very hard not to automatically react to, that you are trying very hard to control yourself and work through this, but you don't have all the information and you feel in the dark, you feel stuck. So you're trying to distract yourself with who knows what. Trying to distract yourself because you need an answer that's not ready to be given yet. Oh, see, I knew there was another card that had to come, and as soon as I pick up the deck, it jumped out. Again, it's the death card in reverse, and again, that card in reverse, the death card is a card of endings, and it is the card of letting the old that doesn't serve you anymore die and welcoming into your world the new. And when it's in reverse, it's usually a sign that you are not wanting that ending. Again, I'm going to look it up just to double check, but I'm pretty sure I just read that. So usually trying to not have an ending. Unwilling or unable to let go of a past or old way of doing things. Stuck, stagnation, stuck in old habits and patterns. Again, stuck, not wanting a cycle to end, feeling like, and then you have the moon there as well, feeling like you don't have all the information. Wait, I want to go back and read that moon card again because there's something I'm missing here that is right on the tip of my tongue. Hold on a second. You know what? I feel like you're warding off an ending of some sort. You're distracting yourself with maybe something that's not healthy for you, or maybe you're just distracting yourself with work and with other relationships. I'm not sure. But I think you're not paying attention to something that needs to end in your world. And you have to understand that if there's something that is that important to end in your world, because these are two fate cards. These are not just minor arcana. How we react to situations. These are the major situations in our lives. These are the fate cards, and you got two of them. Boom, boom. And I feel like you really need to let something go because this means something better is trying to come into your world. So, okay. I hope that helps. Bobbi Rose. Oh, my friend Bobbi. Bobbi. Okay, what does Spirit have to say for Bobbi? No. See, Bobbi used to be my member. So, Bobbi, I'm sorry, your daddy's in my head now. He's like, me? Is that me? Am I up? No, not your turn. Unless you're going to speak through the cards, dude. Unless you're going to speak through the cards. What does Bobbi need to know right now? Now I just saw your grandma push him out of the way. Get out of here, right here. Okay, what does Bobbi need to hear? What is the answer to her question? Oof, there you go. Wow. The King of Wands, Bobbi, is the card of passionate ideas. It's the card of follow through. It's the card of, you got to understand the king is the bigwig in the as far as the court cards. Pardon me. I'm going to read this and then tell you what exactly popped out here. A visionary leader with excellent communication skills, a good grasp on getting things done, delegating thoughtfully and appropriately. Passion for a project while aware of great responsibility. Someone gifted at turning difficult situations into positive outcomes and experiences. Agility, quick-minded, established, professional, capable of giving honest critique. You know what? I really am getting a teacher, an advisor. The court cards don't always mean people, but in your case, Bobbi, I don't know. I feel like this is somebody that you can trust. I feel like this is somebody, I don't know what your question was, hon, but I feel like this is an advisor. This is somebody that wants to help you. So whatever your question is, I feel like it's saying help is right here. I'm going to ask for a clarifying card here, but I feel like it's telling me that help is right there. It's like, and this guy's good. Like, he's the leader. He's somebody with great communication skills, great leadership skills. There it is, right there. Yeah, he's somebody that's coming in to help you deal with this Tower card. Now, the Tower card is the card that goes boom in your world. Something of the old has to break down. This usually is what, I'll be honest with you, it's not my favorite card in the deck because it usually means something that needs to go that you didn't want to go is being pulled out of your life, or there's some type of, sometimes the only way we can have new growth in our world is for the old to burn down. And sometimes bad things happen so that beautiful things can grow. So I don't know what this Tower moment was that happened, and it is in the reverse, so that shows that it's in the recent past. So that's the only way I like the Tower, is in reverse, because that kind of shows that it's more recent past. And I do feel like it has to do with kids, to be honest with you. It could be to do with your husband, but I really feel it's like to do with family in some way or shape or form. And then this, I think it's kids, honestly, because I think this is a teacher or something. Could be a boss, but somebody who has the leadership and the communication skills to be able to help you deal with whatever that was. So I hope that helps. I don't know what your question was, but I know you got help on the way. All right, who's next? Melanie Mersky. That's a cool name. Let me say that again. Melanie Mersky. I like your name, Melanie. Okay, here we go. Spirit, what do we have to say to Melanie? All right, that came out pretty quick, Melanie. Wow, okay. This one's really clear, really easy. Release your burdens. You got to let go. You've got too much on the go, too many eggs in the basket, too much going on all at the same time, I would say. Time to release these burdens. I'll read you the card itself, but I'm telling you that's exactly what it means. It means release and letting go of too many tasks. Reaching the finish line, release of great tension, giving up of overdoing, conclusion of long, arduous trip or journey, taking a breather or a break, stop, let go, lay down your burden, take a break. So I really do want to note too, though, that the Ten of Wands, you have to know, is one of the last wands. Well, it is the very last wand before we get to the court cards, and he's carrying a lot of wands. This has been a long journey. This isn't something, it's not like you just recently had a lot of tests. This is something you were doing for quite some time. And it feels like, as I'm holding the card, I really feel like you're not quite sure how to let go of this or what to do if you do let go of that. So I'm going to ask for another clarifying card. It's very clearly release the burden, let go. Yeah, see? You've got too much on the go, and it's blocking your happiness. This is the family happiness card. This is the happy, one of the happiest cards in the deck. You have so much love all around you, but you're taking on too much. And sometimes if we take on too much, we just can't feel the love that's all around us, right? So lay down some of those tasks, delegate, let other people step up to help you, because when people step up to help you, you feel loved, right? And you can't be upset that you don't feel loved if you don't let anybody help you. Let some people take some of those tasks, and I think you're going to feel so much better. I hope that helps. Okay, who's next? Suzanne. Oh my goodness. Suzanne Stuber Kutaj. Kutaj. Yeah, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm just going to call you Suzanne. Hopefully you're not offended that if I mispronounced your word or your name. See, you have spirit with you too, Suzanne, because when that starts happening, when my mouth and my mind don't work together, that's usually because I have spirit in my head. So let me try to focus here. Okay. What question did Suzanne have? Spirit, what do we have to say to Suzanne? Stuber, Kutaj. What do we have to say to Suzanne? Oh, this is the second time we've seen this card tonight, only this time it is in the upright. So the Three of Pentacles is the card of union, contracts, people working together, communication, things moving forward, contracts going well. If you asked if you were going to get a job or if things were going to work between you and some other people, I would say this is a very good card for that. I'm going to pull a clarifying card for you too, just to be sure, because that just feels like, as I'm pulling that, it just feels like a confirmation card. I feel normalcy in this. I feel validation in this. I don't know how to explain that. I feel like it's trying to validate that all is well, that you can trust the union and you can trust the contract. But I am going to ask Spirit to give me a clarifying card. What is that talking about? Well, we don't need 15 clarifying cards. I feel like it's just both of those then. Having trouble making a decision. Release the anxiety. Okay, so this is interesting. Good thing I pulled a clarifier. Because the Two of Swords is a card of having more than one decision to make. And the blindfold shows that you're not really sure which decision to make. And when you flip this card upside down, it usually shows indecision. It usually shows your inability to make a decision. And the Nine of Swords shows, the Nine of Swords upright is a card of anxiety and being in your head, being mental anguish. It's usually not ourselves that we're worrying about, because if you can see, this guy's in a bed of roses. Like, he's got roses all over his bed. He's got like 9 swords on the wall. He's not hurting, but at the same time, he's in full anxiety. And so if you switch this card upside down, and you put these cards together, I would say you're having trouble making a decision about something. And this is saying, let go of the anxiety and trust the contract, trust the union. I promise you it's going to help you moving forward. I don't know what your question was, but I say the answer to your question is trust it. Trust it, trust it, trust it. Okay, I hope that helps. Move it on. Sharon de Souza, I am coming to you. Okay, Sharon. Sharon de Souza. Spirit, what do you have to say to Sharon? Well, that's a little too much. I can't take all of those. That was like 15 cards. Come on, Sharon, you must have asked a complicated question. Okay, Spirit. Try to simplify it for her here. How can you help Sharon? Am I saying this right? Sharon de Souza. Get the right energy in my head. Sharon de Souza. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, we got 2 here. I almost want to say that this means you need to get a new job. I'm not sure, but I'll tell you that the Death card, again, is the card of endings, and reversed, it's usually the card of being stuck and not knowing how to end or not wanting to end something, being stuck in some way. And the Seven of Pentacles is a card of working hard and usually being a little bit bored or being stuck again, like not sure where to go. But see, you've got it upside down. And I'll be honest with you, I don't really remember how to relate that upside down. So give me a second here. Seven of Wands upside down, reverse. Dissatisfaction with current production, feeling dissatisfied with work to be done. Unsatisfying outcomes, not enough effort, fear of not enough sleep, and unproductive relationships or work. So whatever your question was about, whether it was relationship or work, this is making me feel like you just need to end it. You're holding on to it and you know it needs to end, but you're stuck. It's unproductive and it's not helping you move. You're stuck moving forward. You can't move forward in this energy. I don't know what your question was, but like I said, I feel like you either need to get a new job or whatever you ask the question about, I feel like it's time to dump out the old and allow the beautiful new to come into your world. Okay. Okay. Who is next? How do I pronounce this? Maggie Sophia? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. It's a beautiful name, though, if I'm saying it right. If I'm not, even if I'm not, it's a beautiful name. Okay. Oh, things are trouble coming together, are they? I'm going to try that one more time. Hold on a second. Maggie Sophia. Let's try this again. Maggie Sophia. Garrett, what do you have to say for Maggie? Oh, there we go. That was quick. Okay. Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the she's the you have spirit with you. Get out of my head. The Queen of Cups is the card of emotion, of love and nurturing and the acceptance of love. I'm going to read the card exact because I'm feeling like something's going to pop at me here. I want to know how to relate that to your question. I don't know what your question is, but I can feel that I'm supposed to figure it out here. Hold on a second. The Queen of Cups, directing all your energies and visions into creating something you believe in, pouring energies into a relationship or creative project, flowing, open, visionary, great intuition, psychic, empathic, people person, kind, honest, emotionally grounded, can handle complex emotional situations with ease. You know what? I really get a feeling as I'm reading this card and as I'm feeling this card that this is reminding you that you have everything and you need. You have all the skills and the ability to open your heart enough to deal with some type of complex emotional situation. I feel that you have earned this place, I'll be honest with you. I feel that you are really starting to open your heart, maybe, or you're really starting to become this caring, empathetic. Yes, even as I'm saying this, I feel like your abilities might even be starting to open up here. There's a lot more emotion starting to, I feel like you're starting to master the emotion. Yeah, you're not being afraid. See, the Four of Pentacles is the card of holding on to everything that you have. It can be kind of holding on too tight. It can be I kind of call it the white knuckling card. It's where you're holding on so tight that your knuckles turn white. But when you turn it upside down, when you reverse it, it's a card of letting go and being free and taking a risk and not worrying. And I think this is telling you that you get throw your whole heart into it. You're coming into, this is a beautiful place to be. It's a beautiful energy to be in. So whatever you're doing where you're taking a risk and you're throwing caution to the wind, it's helping you to really embrace that warm emotional nature of yourself. And I feel like personally that can only be a good thing. All right. Who is next? And can I just also say one more thing, Maggie, Sophia, before I move on, is that also could mean that you are embracing somebody moving into your world that has those qualities and not to fear it. Okay, two more people. Cerista, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that properly. Cerista, Goodeagle Turtle. What an awesome name. Okay, oh look, I don't even have to say anything. I barely say anything and the cards are jumping like crazy. Okay, so this card, the Six of Cups, is, I call it the memory card because it's usually where we are focusing on the past and the people and the relationships in our world. Now, the fact that you have the Six of Cups upside down tells me that maybe you're thinking or stressing about some stuff from the past, or there's some memories about the past that you are trying to work your way through right now. And I hear ding, 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 ding as I'm like reading this, or as I'm saying that. So, Spirit, what clarifiers can you give to me about that? What are you talking about? What is she having these memories about during the past? What are these past memories? Oh, here we go. Oh, honey, I don't know what you're going through. I know that you've had some tough times in the past, and I know it hasn't always worked out for you. But you got to stop thinking about that. Stop playing it over in your head, because you get what you think about. Your life will develop in front of you like a Polaroid picture, what your brain and your heart put out into the world. It's that simple. It's a reflection. Your reality is a reflection of your inner internal world. So stop going over the past. Let it go. Put on Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. I'm a bad singer. I'm not going to sing. The next card is this is a really good card. It's a card of waiting for your ship to come in. It's a card of planning and looking towards the future and having goals and good things. It's, you know what this card is talking about? When you have this card, which is looking at the past and seeing the negative things that have gone on in your past, and then you have this card, which is looking towards the future. It's literally telling you that, stop looking towards the past. Start looking towards the future, because you have the sun coming into your world. And I'll tell you something, this is a special card in the tarot. This is a special card because it doesn't matter. You can put it upside down. You can put it right side up. You can put it sideways, diagonal. It does not matter what direction this card comes. It always means joy. It always means children. It always means sun. It always means beauty and completion and joy in your life. In your reading, it comes up upside down, it comes up in reverse, and all that means is that it might take you a little longer, depending on how much time you spend in the past. Get out of the past, get into your future, and that turns up right side up that fast. I promise you, good things are on the horizon. This is really good sign. And I just want to say that these cards coming up show that you have done a lot of healing already. Because if you had not done an enormous amount of healing already, then you would not understand that message. You would not be able to understand that message. So congratulations, I have to say, on all that healing. And it's just time to fine-tune that healing, I would say. Because even as I hold those cards, I feel that you are not just healing yourself, you are healing others at the same time. Okay, so last but not least, Courtney Gallinger. Did I say that properly? Courtney Gallinger. This is the card for the question that you asked. Okay, Spirit, give us an answer for Courtney for the question that she asked. Never lost. Spirit, what is the answer for Courtney? Spirit. Ooh. I like this card. I like this card, Courtney. I'm going to ask for a clarifier because this sometimes can mean a judgment coming in, but usually I look at this card as more like a calling. You see how they're all naked. That is a symbol for vulnerability, and they are hands outstretched looking up. They are answering the call. They're being called. This is what I experienced when I had to do tarot. When I was told by God, you're going to learn tarot now, Tracy, let's do it. This is what I would call that. It's usually something bigger than yourself that you can't deny, something that is a calling. But it can also mean that there is a judgment coming down in your world that is well-deserved. I'm going to ask for a clarifying card here. All right, what can you give us for a clarifying card for this? What is she being called for? What is this? Ooh, you're being called to release some pain. I need to pull one more here. You need to release that pain. It is absolutely, if you've got the judgment card coming up and then the releasing, the absolute, you can't get, I'll tell you something about this card. Right side up, look at this guy. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's dead. He's on the ground. He's got like 10 swords in his back. You can't get more dead and done than that. And this card is released, which means that it's time to get rid of that. It's time to move on and embrace some new. I think you've already been dealing in this energy for long enough, and it's time to get rid of it. You have that next to a calling card, which means that something else is so trying to come into your life right now, but you've got to allow yourself to release that sorrow, to release that pain. This card just flew. This is what's trying to come in your world, sweetheart. Oh my gosh. This is the soulmate card. This is the soulmate. This is love. This is happiness and home. It's also 1111. It's the angels. It's absolute guidance and help is right there with you. You are being called to release the pain so that you can allow a wonderful, amazing, incredible relationship, job, love, whatever this is that your question was around. The soulmate card, the true soul passion comes in around that question. This is what's trying to come in your world. If you can just find the strength to release that chapter, it's done. Let the new come in. All right, you guys, I'm going to end it there. I hope that this was helpful for all of you. Thank you to each and every single one of you who liked and shared my video. Look at this. As I'm like just shuffling for the heck of it at the end. It's the happy family card. You guys are like my family, and so I appreciate it more than you know when you help me out and you like and share and you say good things about me to your friends, and it's called exchange of energy. You help me, I help you. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this, and if it is a success, I just might do it again. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your night. Bye.